sleep. How's work?
You know, knackering.
I'll make us some tea.
Listen, love. Even if this lawyer is legit...
Oh, he is. Grimsdale, Baggins and Peck, they're in the Yellow Pages.
But it won't be anything. I just don't want you to get your hopes up, that's all.
I'm not.
Right. I'll get a shower.
Let's just go to the cafe, Matt. At least it's warm.
We've got no money.
Well, I'll get us some.
How?
Usual way.
You'll screw it up like last time.
No, I'll do it right.
You better. Unless you want to go back inside.
You go to the cafe and I'll meet you there.
I'm sorry. You know how I get sometimes. I love you, babes.
Love you.
Oh, God.
Excuse me, are you okay? Can I help? It's okay, I'm not going to hurt you.
Shut up! Give me your handbag! Don't try anything, I've got a knife!
Please, there's a picture of my granddaughter in there. Please let me keep
Just
it.
shut up and give it to me!
Please! No!
Hello, Eileen. It's Karen. Brenda's Karen. I'm sorry to call you so early. I just wondered, did Mom ever mention an Auntie Violet or an Auntie Vi?
Oh, hi, Julia. You all right?
Yeah.
Big day today.
Oh?
Yeah, Mum and Dad are taking me and Jimmy out for lunch. He still gets nervous, I don't know why. They're not ogres, they like him, they'll be fine. As long as he doesn't tell his Rod Gilbert joke. Yeah. They're really looking forward to meeting everyone and seeing where I work. See you later.
We were drunk. Where are you going?
I don't want to talk about it.
No, neither do I, but I think that we should.
Why? Can't we just forget it ever happened?
I just want to make it clear it's never going to happen again.
Too right. I must have been slaughtered. Do you know what? Do you know what I found in the bin? 3 condoms. 3.
So that means we actually...
Obviously.
I can't remember, I blanked it out.
You snogged my face off in the taxi, and then you lectured me about contraception being a shared responsibility.
No, wait. You said, let's share a taxi. You invited me home, Kevin. Face it, you were desperate for a woman.
No, the one thing we got in common.
Get lost.
You seduced me.
Oh, and your clothes. They fell off all by themselves, did they? You made a pass at me.
If you can't stand the sight of me, how come you ended up in my bed?
Morning.
Morning.
Morning. Nobody else can know about this, okay?
I'm not telling anyone. I'd die of shame.
Great.
So, how was your day off?
Oh, it was quiet. So the washing machine flooded. Nothing happened, really.
Come on, love, you're all right. Got a patient for you. This girl just fainted. She came round pretty quick, but I thought we should take a look at her. You being the experts.
What happened?
She's in shock. I reckon she got mugged.
Can you tell us your name?
She don't talk much, do you, love? might be a bit,
It's Abby.
Abby. Okay, Abby. I'm Dr. Carter. Can I have a little...
Julia?
At the moment.
You're looking radiant this morning.
Thank you, Barry. Do we have a problem?
This girl got mugged.
Come with me, okay? Sherry, if you like, just walk straight ahead, straight there, have a seat, and we'll get this sorted.
Are you all right?
Yeah, fine. Why wouldn't I be?
You look dreadful.
Heavy night.
If you ever want to talk...
Yeah, I don't.
Doesn't seem to be too serious. We need to work out why you fainted. Has this happened before?
No.
Are you pregnant?
No. Do a test on me if you don't believe me.
Mm-hmm. Well, if it's not that...
I haven't eaten for a few days.
Where's that?
I've got no money.
Where are you living?
Around.
Barry thinks you've been mugged. Have you been mugged?
No.
So how did this happen?
I fell over.
And that's when you scratched your face?
No.
Who did this to you? No one has the right to hurt you. You mustn't let them get away with it.
Grimsdale, Baggins and Peck.
Hello, it's me, again, Karen Hollins. I was just ringing about Violet Mason and a legacy and me being sole inheritor.
Mrs. Hollins, I got your messages. All 7 of them.
Oh, right. Well, I just had to prove that Aunt Violet was my great aunt.
Yes, indeed.
And I've got proof, loads of it. So, well, I mean, I've also spoken to a woman who knew my mum and Vi, confirmed it. So, when shall I come in?
Oh, at your earliest convenience.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, I'm on my way.
Heston, how's that girl that was brought in earlier? Abby, was it?
Hungry and homeless. Someone gave her a bloody nose. I don't think it's broken. Of course, she won't say who it was.
Is she gone?
No, I think she's in with Sherry.
No, she's not. Jerry's making toast in the... about my washing machine.
Remind me.
It's blown a gasket or something. I just can get an engineer to come today. So...
Yes, of course. Yeah, go, we'll manage.
Oh.
Oh, you hungry?
Oh, it's not for me, it's for that girl, Abby. I know that we don't normally feed the patients.
Where is she?
She's in the sick bay.
You left her in there on her own?
Yeah, she's harmless. She's had a head injury. Me and Heston wanted to keep an eye on her.
Yeah, yes, of course, sure. Well, listen, give me that, I'll do it. You've got a patient.
Okay.
Nurse Malone thought you could do with something to eat.
So I suppose you called the police?
No, I haven't. Not yet.
Why? What's stopping you?
Nothing was taken. I thought you might have called them. I assaulted you.
Like they'd care.
Are you all right?
Nothing's broken.
Then why did you mug me?
Needed money.
Ever thought of getting a job?
Don't give me one. I was in prison 2 years.
What for?
Drugs.
So you're a junkie.
Not anymore. I got clean.
Then why do you need to mug people?
We're homeless. Me and my boyfriend. He's ill.
So you're mugging for 2?
Look, I'm sorry. You seem like a nice enough lady.
I don't want your apologies. I just want to know why you mugged me. Do I look like a victim?
You look lonely. And that's why I go for people that are alone, pensioners, women, not young blokes. I don't hurt anyone. I don't have to. They get scared, they hand over their money. I didn't expect you to fight.
And I think I felt sorry for you. Finish that and then leave. And if I ever see you around here again, I will call the police. Is that understood?
So this is it? You work here on your own?
And my secretary is at a WI conference.
Well, I've checked you out, so I suppose you're a proper business.
You suppose correctly.
Here's the proof that you wanted. Violet Mason was a witness at my granddad's wedding, and that's the wedding certificate. And she was also my godmother. We weren't religious, but I was christened, and she gave me this Bible and wrote in the front, to my dear great niece Karen Nicola Jane from Violet Mason. That's the date and her handwriting.
Mm-hmm. Good. Good.
Well, what is it then? What's this legacy? What she left us?
Thank you. See you later. Oh, Julia. How's Abby?
She's fine. You don't have to worry about her.
'Cause someone's really laid into her. She let me examine her. She's covered in bruises.
She using drugs?
Not anymore. There was some old scars, some needle marks on her arms, but no recent ones.
Well, if she won't go to the police about who's doing it, there's nothing we can do.
Hello? Hi, I've come to collect Abby,
And you are?
her boyfriend.
Well, I'm sorry, we can't discuss patients with you. That information is confidential. We can't even tell you if she's here.
Drop it. I know she's here, so tell her we're leaving. And tell her I get a move on.
Abby?
I have to go.
There's someone in reception saying he's your boyfriend.
He is, it's Matt.
How did you know that you were here?
I rang him.
Abby, is it Matt that's been beating you up?
So what if it was?
Well, you can't go back to him.
Well, I have to do what he says.
He doesn't own you.
Well, where else would I go?
Look, let me just call the refuge and see if they've got a place.
No, there won't be.
Well, at least let me try.
I have to go. Thanks for the toast.
I'm going to go after them.
Hi, do you want some coffee?
No, thanks. I'm on herbal. How was the Icon last night?
It was fine. I went there on my own. I had a drink on my own. Nothing really happened.
Freya, how are things with Kevin? I heard you arguing yesterday. If there's a problem, we've got to sort it out.
It's not only our problem. He's just a sexist, crass Neanderthal prat, and I wouldn't touch him with a barge pole.
Abby! Wait.
You've got a nerve. You attacked my girlfriend once already. Come back for another go, have you? Lucky we don't call the police.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sure they'll be fascinated to know that I was mugged at knife point.
Knife? What knife? I don't see any knife.
You weren't there. You don't know what happened.
True, but there are plenty of people who do. Your doctor friends, for instance. They spent the morning patching her up. What would they think if they knew that you were the one that attacked her?
You're criminals. If you go to the police, who do you think they're going to believe?
That's a very interesting question. See, what proof have you got? No one mugged you. You've still got your handbag. You've not said a word to anyone about what happened. Haven't called the police. You're the one that looks like a criminal. But you know what? None of this has to happen. If you get £1,000 in cash handed over to me, all of this goes away.
You're blackmailing me?
Yep, certainly am.
What's happened? She's left us. A dirty great house.
You bore me.
I'm not. And it's in Kingsvale.
If it exists.
Of course it exists. Come on. Come on, I've seen the papers. If you don't believe me, get dressed. And just come with me.
Give her a minute.
Put some clean pants on.
Abby, are you going along with this?
Yes, she is.
She can speak for herself.
She knows what's good for her, don't you, babes? How soon can you get that money? 'Cause I need it now.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. But I'm sure you don't need 1,000. I would have thought 20 or even 10 would be more than enough for what you want. £40, that's all I've got on me. I'm sure it's more than enough for what you need.
Danny, it's Matt. You got some? 40. Yeah. Usual place, 20 minutes? Right, try. Go to the pub and wait. I'll have some for you too if you want it.
Wait, where are you going?
Pub to wait.
No, wait. Look, come and have some decent food. Let me buy you a proper meal. Come on.
You said it'd be falling down, and look at it, it's perfect.
It's too perfect, if you ask me.
There's no pleasing you, is there? I mean, you still think it's a scam, don't you? What kind of scam could it be? I haven't given them any money, I haven't got my bank details.
You don't even remember your Auntie Vi, and she's left you a house.
She was my godmother. I've forgotten. She's a bit of a black sheep, I don't know the details. She fell out with everybody, even my mom. I mean, maybe she was a hippie, into free love. We didn't do free love around ours. Yeah, I'm gonna look in the windows, it's not trespassing if it's my house.
Karen, your lawyer bloke's here.
You gave him money for drugs to get rid of him.
Yes, I can't believe I just did that. Encouraging an addict.
It doesn't need much encouraging, don't worry. You think that if I leave him, everything's just going to be fine?
Wouldn't it be?
Matt sent me out this morning for money.
To mug someone.
Yeah. At least that's why he thinks I did it. It wasn't.
Well, why then?
I thought you'd call the police and I'd get arrested.
Do you want to go back to prison?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Miss Mason hadn't lived here for years.
Rob, look at the curtains!
She was in residential care, an old people's home in Rill. She was 102 when she died.
What's going on?
The house is looked after by a property company. They've kept it in tip-top condition, as you can see.
So there are tenants here?
Not at present.
Can we go inside? Thank you. Come on, Rob.
My ex-husband was an addict. Alcohol, not drugs, but... Look, I want to understand, so tell me.
Prison's where I got clean. Had a bed, 3 meals a day, the staff were all right. I was learning skills. And I got released.
And Matt was waiting.
It's just easier. He looks after me.
He beats you up. You earn all the money, you take all the risks, you get the criminal record. Great for him. No wonder he's protecting you.
I know. But if it wasn't for the muggings, then Matt'd pimp me. I mean, the only way I've managed to talk him out of it is that I earn more from muggings.
Why should you spend all your time earning money to buy him drugs?
I suppose. Been out of prison 7 days and I've stayed clean. He doesn't like that. He wants me back on the junk. Whenever he gets some, he cooks it up in front of me, and I don't think I can last much longer.
Abby, you don't need him. You don't need any of this. Just leave. You need to get right away and start living your own life.
Yeah, right. With no money, no job, no home. Easy.
No, not easy. but possible.
He won't let me leave, don't you understand? That's why I want to go back inside so I can stay clean and Matt can't get to me. It's the only way I'll be safe.
Still on the bodies? No wonder you're a lard ass.
Just because you like all your girls to look the same. Little Barbie dolls with their blonde hair, fake tan, waxed.
Like Cherry?
Cherry's nothing like that.
Sleeping with me obviously didn't cure you.
Sleeping with you? That was enough to turn any woman gay for life.
So how come we did it 3 times, eh? Just being thorough? I know it's been a long time, but...
And your love life. It's such a howling success, isn't it? That the only person you could ever have a proper relationship with was Lauren.
Okay, just stop. Whatever this is about, we need to resolve it.
You started it.
You started it.
You slept together, didn't you?
Don't you have any friends?
Everyone on the outside's an addict.
Well, what about family or your mum?
That slag. She's the reason I got put into care. She's an addict. Or was. She's probably dead by now.
Well, there's got to be a way.
Well, there is. I mean, if you really want to help.
Yes, I do.
I reckon you've got a big house. Your kids have grown up, have left. You've got grandchildren. You live alone.
Yes, I do.
Take me home. Give me a place to stay. Keep me safe. I mean, I might manage to get a job, stay clean. But you won't, will you? Don't want a junkie in your house when your granddaughter comes to visit, so you're like everyone else. Shed a few tears, say you want to help. Isn't it awful? But when it actually comes down to doing anything...
You're right. I live in a huge house. But I can't. I'm sorry. I can't.
Don't worry. I wouldn't want to live with me either.
Well, then tell me what I can do.
You know. I've already said.
Oh, Rob, you gotta see this kitchen. It's dead classy.
Well, there doesn't seem to be any damp or cracks or subsidence.
Well, of course, there's no subsidence. It's better state than our house.
Yeah, if we sold it, it'd be worth quite a bit.
Sell it? We can live here.
Live here?
Rob, look.
What?
It's a conservatory.
So who wants to go first?
I made a horrible, horrible mistake.
Oh, just the one? Admit it, Freya, 3 times. I was dynamite, wasn't I? I was the best you've ever had.
Do you really want an honest answer to that? Do you want me to give you marks out of 10?
Freya?
She only slept with me so she could get over Cherry.
What?
She tried to mug me. I was absolutely terrified. I just lashed out.
It's self-defence, that, Julia. You're not to blame.
She threatened me with a knife, Mr. I want that girl put into prison for a very long time.
No, don't you worry on that score. She used a knife. That's serious, that is. That puts it in a whole different league.
Julia, are you all right?
I think I'm in shock.
And to think I brought her here feeling sorry for her. Got all you to look after her. I thought she was a student. Some of them dress so scruffily you can't tell. I'll come with you. Make sure she's off the premises.
Why didn't you say anything?
I couldn't.
Freya, I thought you were my friend.
I was, love, and I am.
This has been going on for ages, hasn't it? All that time that we spent together, all those supportive hugs that you gave me, the massages.
I was only ever trying to support you.
You came and helped me look for my wedding dress. I got changed in front of you. You saw me in my underwear.
Oh, please, no. It was just a stupid little crush. I was never going to act on it. And Jerry, you know other gay people. You've lived with a gay bloke.
Yeah, Freya, that was completely different. Simon was honest with me. He didn't lie to me, and he didn't fancy me.
I haven't lied to you, really, and I don't really fancy you.
You so do.
Shut up, Kevin. This isn't funny.
Yeah, okay. I made a stupid mistake having a crush on Jerry. I'm sorry. But that wasn't half as big a mistake as sleeping with you to try and get over it.
Hi, Mum and Dad.
Right. Oh, Paula, welcome. Good to see you again. Sorry, what were we talking about?
Oh! I thought you was at work.
Are you sure there's nothing you want to tell me? Say, if you're having second thoughts about Jimmy and...
What do you think you are doing? You have ruined the cake!
Knee-jerking as usual.
I am not knee-jerking. I'm trying to have a sensible conversation about a decision that's going to affect the rest of our lives.